Oh, oops. Hi there, you're watching The Appreciationist. My name is Peter Hartman.
And I'm Samantha Barley.
And tonight we're talking about dating yourself. It sounded good to me today, so I want to keep playing. Well, welcome to the show, everybody. I'm really glad that you're here. Today we're going to have a fun topic talking about dating yourself. Now, before we get to that, I want to let you know in our very first segment what I learned this week. What I learned this week? Well, I learned that there's no such thing as personal private space, at least not legally speaking, right? Anybody can invade your personal space. They can come up to you right into your face, and there's no legal reason why they can't do that. And I didn't know that. Now I know that. So I'm reevaluating things, and I'm realizing, oh, okay. The world makes a little bit more sense. Did you know that, Sam?
I did not know that.
Yeah, did you expect that there might be some type of law that prevented somebody from talking to you 2 inches in front of your face?
Yes, especially if you say please back away or something like that. Like maybe, if you're talking to a friend and they're there, it's not going to be illegal for them to do it. But if you actually say, I'm sorry, excuse me, you're too close, because there's a law against touching, right? There's a law against...
You can't touch them. If you touch them or spit on them, if anything from you goes on them, then it's assault. But if they don't touch you, then you can do it. Well, anyway, that's something I learned this week. I fully expected it to be different. Hi, Luke.
Hi, sorry for me. I'm late.
Oh,
no worries.
You're right on time. Excellent.
Welcome.
You're gonna ground me and put me on my knees in the corner?
Put your feet in the corner. Awesome. Really glad that you're here, Luke. Luke, today we're talking about dating yourself. But before we get to that, we're going to do our very most important thing we do. Very most important thing. That's not at all how you should. That's not speaking English. I can't. Whatever. I'm sorry. I was listening to the podcast that Sam and I recorded just yesterday, and my head's still sort of stuck in that playful mode that we were in during that show, so I can't wait to put that online. But the most important thing we do during the show is called a moment of appreciation. And that's where we look back at the past 7 days, and we pick out something that we appreciate. It could be something good that happened, that's easy to appreciate, or it could be something that wasn't so great, but that we can see the value in today. Y'all got a moment of appreciation for me? For us?
Yep.
Bam.
Mine is last night. I went to go see Doctor Strange. I had no idea what to expect. I knew it was going to be awesome. I saw the rating was awesome. Peter said it was awesome, and it turned out it was awesome. And so I saw it in 3D. I enjoyed it with Peter. It was a fun night after a few coaching sessions downtown, and enjoyed some wonderful puts in, and just a full packed theater, so everybody having fun at the same time. So it was great.
Fun time, Doctor Strange.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. It was really good.
I'm a fan of Marvel, so I know most of the characters, so it's
okay.
When I was young, I bought the comic book from Spider-Man, Daredevil, the Avengers, the A-Team, Fantastic Four, the Inhumans, and whatever.
Even the Inhumans, that's really good. So you know your stuff. Well, This is a good movie. If you like the Marvel's universe, definitely check it out. I say it's on par with Deadpool and Guardians of the Galaxy. So if you like those movies, those might be fun. And honestly, just for people interested in self-help and personal development, or even anything new agey, I think this movie is actually even more appropriate because it has to do with philosophical themes. If you like. What are those patterns? Mandalas? What are those patterns that we call?
Mandalas,
Yeah, so it's really cool. So even on that level, in terms of personal empowerment or
astral projection,
Yeah, okay, definitely. So that's a quick moment of appreciation. That was a lot of fun. How about you, Luke?
I'm gonna talk about my famous appointment I was supposed to have this morning.
Okay.
Because I had to do a stress test, what they call a stress test, but instead of running on the treadmill, I was supposed to be on the bed. They inject you a radioactive stuff there to activate your heart, as if you had run and things like that there. But when they called me to give me the appointment, they tell me I have I can't eat after midnight. I can take my pills in the morning, and no coffee, no tea, and no chocolate. But with no tea, no chocolate, and no coffee, they forgot to tell me it's 24 hours before the appointment.
Oh.
So last night I had a little fringale there, and I ate it. 3 little chocolate, 3 little 8 chocolate from Lindor, you know. So this morning when she asked me, well, I said, no, only before midnight, around 10. So I ate. We can do that test. It was 24 hours before. But I said,
no.
Nobody never told me that, you know. So finally they had to give me an appointment for in 2 weeks, and I was gonna have to go. But the good thing that came out of it is that I was able to help someone, because when I went back to wait for my bus at Metro Vendôme, someone came to me, you know, and he asked me, you know how I can go over the train rails to get to the hospital? I said, yes, you just get in the Vendôme metro station, and there's a tunnel that goes underground under the rail directly to the hospital. You get into the parking, and then you go, there's the emergency, and then you get in the hospital, you know. So the guy was very grateful for me to have told him that, you know. So
That's good.
bad things, you can see good things in there, you know.
And another good thing is you got to eat your chocolate.
That's a good one too. Well, I'm glad you were able to help somebody. I'm glad you were able to reschedule there. Thank you for sharing that moment of appreciation. Yeah, it does matter. It does matter that you were able to help somebody, that you were able to interact with the world. That's very, very cool. My moment of appreciation, I mean, now that I think about it, I think Dr. Strange was a lot of fun, but I saw my brother do his first hosting gig at 5 for 15, which is a comedy show downtown. And okay, so seeing my brother hosting for the first time was hilarious, because he was like not that great at it. He was good, but it was funny and all that. But in terms of hosting, you could tell, you know, I didn't have the experience. So it felt good to watch my overachieving brother there doing something that I could do a lot better. So that was a lot of fun. I think you have to have like brothers and sisters to sort of like get how it feels to sort of watch them struggle. It sounds horrible to say, but it was like wonderful to watch. But he did a great job. I got it on video, and it was fun seeing him do that and being able to give him pointers. And because Sam and I, we do a lot of hosting, right, for our events, for the show, for different things. So it was good to be able to help him out in those ways. So it felt good. I like to see him doing something new, learning. Plus, I got to see some funny comedians.
But I gotta say, Tom is pretty good hosting our events. So I'm wondering if it's maybe the comedy, the venue, you know, the nerves that he might have more than at ours.
Yeah, well, look, it's unfair because in terms of public speaking, in order to make people laugh, if that's the job, it's the hardest form of public speaking, you know? Like I tell people, like if I pick up a guitar and I go and play music for people and I go on stage, well, even if you don't like what I'm playing, you could still kind of enjoy the guitar playing. You can still kind of enjoy the experience. And if I'm giving a motivational talk and you're not feeling motivated, you're not liking it, you can still like derive satisfaction and enjoyment and learn something new. But if you went out to laugh and the person doesn't make you laugh, it's just ruined, you know. And so the pressure is really on. So yeah, he's good at hosting our events, but hosting this, I think he put the pressure on him. Like I could see himself. You ever see someone just judge themselves like in the moment? Maybe you've seen it for yourself. You're talking, and in your head you're going, but I'm not saying good, and then I'm not saying good. I'm not saying anything good, and people are not liking what I'm saying, and I'm failing right now. And to see those wheels turning in his head, but also seeing how he's trying to correct himself and go, look, I can let it go, was just a fun thing. Plus, I wasn't doing comedy that night, so I got to just laugh.
And you got it on film, I bet?
Say again?
You got it on film?
I got it on film, so hopefully we'll have it. Well, that's a moment of appreciation. If you have a moment of appreciation you'd like us to read on air, just send us a message. We'll read it on air, or better yet, join us live on screen. If you only want to be here for the moment of appreciation, you can do that too. We'd like to hear from you. Look, let's move on to the rest of it. What a great idea. What a great idea is where I point you towards a product, a service, a website, a person, an idea that is deserving of your attention. Because whatever we give our attention to becomes
a greater part of our experience.
Yeah, there we go.
Our experience.
Sam, you're like obsessed with putting things right up close to the camera. I don't get it.
Really? It's too close?
It's too blurry.
It's too blurry.
There's no autofocus with webcams like that.
I see.
Yeah, like there you go. I like it.
All right.
I shouldn't pick on you because you're holding up my card. I'm very happy about
Yeah,
that.
don't pick on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Luke are against you. Don't pick on me.
Okay, so today's What a Great Idea. Forgive me, I'm just going to put you guys on mute just because I hear echo there. But, well, Sam, you're going to have to get ready. But this week's What a Great Idea, actually, I hope you're listening to this live because right after this show, or shortly after this show, Samantha's doing her first Facebook Live Q&A, right? What is it called, Sam?
Ask a life coach.
Ask a life coach, that's right. You can ask a life coach anything related to, well, I'm sure she'll take any question, right?
Anything related to personal development, improving your life, feeling better, happiness, all of that fun stuff.
So none of my sourdough questions.
Sure, you can ask health questions too, and I'll give you what I know, what I've learned so far.
It's really cool. Really looking forward to it. It's going to happen after the show at what time?
8 p.m.
8 p.m. So if you want to go and check out Sam, what she's doing at 8 p.m., you can be able to ask any question, get answers live. And if you haven't seen Facebook Live, today is a perfect opportunity for you to check it out. So I think it's a wonderful, great idea. You can go over to facebook.com/
Samantha.Barley.
Samantha.Barley. You can check that out, or you can just Google Samantha Barley, or go to samanthabarley.com. I'm sure there's a link to our Facebook page there. Go and check that out. I'm going to be there, so we're going to have a lot of fun.
Thank you. I didn't even know you were going to bring that for What a Great Idea.
Thanks. Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
That's fun.
Well, I was going to say solar panels, but I was like, I can save solar panels. Although I'm really excited about these, but that'll be next week. Look, we got to get to the topic of the show because we got to let Sam go to do her show. So today's topic is dating yourself. Dating yourself. Now, I'm not talking about, when you're talking to somebody and you're like talking about the Nintendo, and then they're like, or rotary telephones, and then people go, oh, wait, how old are you? Dating yourself when you say something that's old, and people go, what are you talking about, Atari? How old are you? What's happening here? That's not the dating yourself that I'm talking about. I'm talking about actually dating. So what is it like? What is the purpose of a date? Okay, when you go on a date, a casual date, I guess, what is like the intention that we go into that with?
Just remember, Luke, that you're muted if you want to talk to. Cool.
But unmute yourself. If Luke, if you want to answer this question, in your mind, to you, when you think of a date, what does that mean to you? We'll let him unmute himself, and he'll do it.
There I am. You hear me?
Yeah,
Yep.
we can hear you.
Okay. Well, when you go on a date, you want to have fun with the person you meet, and you want to know them better. To see if you're compatible with things like that. So.
Exactly right. You want to have fun.
Have fun. That's it.
Yeah, you're connecting, bonding. You want to find out more about them. Absolutely, Sam. You're along the same lines.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, and so all I'm saying is do that to yourself.
Yeah.
Right? Find out more about you. Have fun with yourself. Have you? Okay, I'm not saying you should do this. Although I have. Have you ever gone to a movie by yourself?
Yeah.
Or just went out to a restaurant on your own, just to sort of take yourself out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is that weird? Like, I know I've some people are like, I could never go to a movie by myself. I actually heard someone say that this week. I could never go to a movie by myself. Could you?
Yeah, sure, I could.
Yeah, of course, things are more fun with other people, but whether it's going out to a restaurant or going for a walk, I like to think of that as dating myself. I'm getting to know myself. I'm having fun by myself because I feel like if I learn to have more fun with myself, then I'll have more fun with other people.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, exactly.
If you can enjoy yourself, the others will be able to enjoy you also because you truly enjoy yourself. You're authentic. You're
Absolutely right.
It goes through your humor and things like that, your personality, and people are going to be attracted by that, and they're going to come to you.
Absolutely right, Sam.
Oh, I was just going to say that a lot of my clients have a hard time with the whole restaurant thing, with going to a restaurant alone. They feel judged. They feel like, people are looking at them. And it's something I really encourage them to do, even though they might feel a little nervous, even though they might feel a little shy. Because you're getting out of your comfort zone, and if you go there with the intention of, and I've never said that before, but dating yourself, I think I'm going to use that one, like dating yourself, getting to know yourself, trying to help yourself feel comfortable in that situation, then you're going to be able to be alone a lot more often in social situations. Yeah, there's a lot of value in that.
I like that. And I don't know, I haven't gone on a date in a long time, but certainly...
Didn't we just last night?
Yeah, I guess it was kind of date night. Yeah, that's right. But I haven't gone on a date with a stranger in a long time. I will have to soon, but I haven't done it in... Val's not here to laugh for us.
And everybody else is on mute, so that was just awkward.
I'm just joking, but I do remember, talking about feeling awkward, I do remember feeling awkward on dates, not knowing what to say, not knowing what was interesting, not knowing myself. And part of sort of dating yourself is this idea that, yeah, you're going to become more compelling, but you're going to feel more comfortable with other people because you're going to be used to the setting. It won't be so foreign that you're out at a restaurant. It won't be so foreign that you're going for a walk or doing these things. And when I go to a restaurant and I look at the menu and I have the time, I'm not distracted by anybody, I develop more opinions about what I'm eating, more opinions about what's going on. I'm looking at the people around me and the settings, and then I sort of store that information away. And so it makes that when you actually go on a date with someone else, that you're more compelling in these other dimensions. Ariel, when you think about dating, so we're talking about dating yourself, and I just want to reiterate, it's not about like revealing how old you are, like how you date yourself. You say, oh, well, okay. When I used telephones, we used to wrap the cord around in our hands. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about dating. When you think about dating, what does dating mean to you? Luke and Sam were talking about having fun, learning about another person, bonding with another person. When you think about dating, what does that mean to you?
I had no idea what the topic was this evening. I was just on my...
I thought when you saw the topic and you were like, okay, I have strong opinions about dating.
No, it's great. I do have strong opinions because I'm single I think it's about, 8 months now that I'm single again, and dating regularly, and I enjoy it. It's almost like a sport, actually. Yeah, I've been meeting a lot of interesting people, and I have, if you come see me in a couple of weeks, I'm doing the Comedy Nest, and I have a whole new set all about dating at 50.
Oh.
So it's really fueling my humor lately. Dating, I take notes while I'm dating.
That's right, and I actually used to see dating as a lot like that. I always assumed that the right person would appear whenever it was ready. And I tend to dream about the person I'm going to be with. That's my own weird little thing. But I used to like going on dates for like I don't know about sport, but I was going to say exercise, and I don't know which one's worse.
Well, Ariel just said sport, right?
Say again?
I said sport.
Yeah. Well, so I used to do it as like a tool for learning about people, learning about my environment, and learning about dating and going on dates helps you in other areas of your life, right? It helps you sort of just the act of meeting new people, just the act of thinking about activities to do, like it helps you in this other area of life. So it's actually rewarding on levels that go beyond just the initial offering that a date provides. Sam?
There's one thing I wanted to say about dating yourself. When I was thinking about dating yourself, I was thinking about how when you're dating somebody, you might invite them over, make them dinner, these sort of things. Well, that's something that I would encourage. And that's something that a lot of my clients have issue with, is making dinner for themselves. And I'm like, oh my goodness, really? They're like, yeah, it's better to cook for somebody else. I'm like, no. If you cook for yourself, you get it all. And then you get to put it in the freezer, and then you have it forever. And just the fact of like being able to like choose a meal that you want, that you're going to enjoy, or you think you're going to enjoy, try a new recipe, and spend the time with yourself doing that, either making mistakes, exploring things, adding a spice that maybe isn't in the recipe. I find it like very pleasurable, and I sort of like learn different things about myself as I'm doing that. And something I'm learning from you is like, prepare everything before you start, you know? And so that's something I'm trying to remember. And just the pleasure of like being able to do it only for you. Like, this is just for you for now, and you're going to enjoy it, and you're going to take the time to enjoy your meal, and it's more satisfying because you did it for yourself than ordering food or something.
I agree. I definitely like that. Have you ever, so this is something that I've done, but would you ever make a romantic meal for yourself? I mean, light the candles, put a flower on the table, sit down with your meal. Like, would you ever like make a romantic meal for yourself? I've done this, you know.
Yeah.
I've lit the candle, I eat the meal, I'm not turning on the TV, I'm just going to sit down, I'm going to sort of have an internal dialogue with myself. Have you ever done anything like that? Or would you?
I don't think I've done it, but I would do it, yeah.
Ariel seems like someone who might have done something like that.
Well, I would make more of a, like, I'll light candles and run a bath for myself.
There you go.
Close the door. You see, I live with teenagers, right? So I don't really do like a romantic meal for myself necessarily. But the kids and I have done that, where we'll light candles and have a special meal represent that it's something special. But we light candles for all kinds of reasons, so it's not always for romantic reasons.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, of course, I like that word special, right? And I think that's a great place for us to end this conversation right now, because it's about treating yourself special. When you go on a date, you're setting forth this intention that you're not going to treat this person just like a regular person. You're going to treat them with this particular intent. And we do things for ourselves. We make meals for ourselves. We go out to movies. But do we do that with the intent of sort of caring about loving ourselves? Do we do that with that intention? And the amount of meals that I've made absent-mindedly and ate absent-mindedly, I mean, there's just too many. When you could have done it in a way that made it sort of, maybe not romantic, but personal and special. I think I really like that word. Speaking about special, we've got to wrap up the show only because Sam's got to get going. Sam is doing her first Facebook Live, just so you know, Ariel, after the show at 8 p.m.
Oh, cool.
We'll be answering questions. Say again?
Okay, maybe I'll join you. I'm online. I'm just writing on my computer right now.
Cool. Yeah, if I'm sure she'd really appreciate that. It's at 8 p.m. She's on for, I think she's on for a quick 3 hours, so it won't take too much of your.
Yeah. Can you imagine?
No, it's 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, 30 minutes.
So we'll check that out. But before I let you guys go, I have to ask you, what's for dinner? What did you eat in the last 7 days, or what are you about to eat tonight if you haven't eaten yet, that you enjoyed? Okay, it doesn't have to be special, just has to be something that you enjoyed. For example, I ate some white cheddar popcorn.
Wow. It's like an advertisement. Are you sponsored by Smart Pop?
So what if I am, okay? What if I am? I actually like it. The thing is, I hate popcorn, but I love the texture of it. Like, I hate the taste of popcorn, but I like the texture of it. I like when I put it in my mouth and it like melts. Okay, I didn't want to get into my whole popcorn thing, but I enjoyed it, okay? What did you eat that you enjoyed? I know Luke snuck in some chocolate and delayed his appointment. Was there something else you ate that you enjoyed, or was well, that chocolate sounds good. Luke's on mute, just so you know.
On mute.
I'm thinking on mute. And you guys can think about what you ate in the last 7 days that you enjoyed, or about to eat if you haven't eaten dinner. Do you guys eat dinner before the show, or?
Not normally, no.
Oh,
After.
yeah, Luke, we can hear you now.
Yeah. Besides the chocolate, it's always the same thing. It's something that my neighbors did. Today I ate some rice from my Asian neighbor because of my eyesight, and I've never really cooked, so I don't really cook. It's hard with my eyesight to do some things. Last summer, I think I almost put the fire in because I looked at the stove to be sure that everything was off. I thought everything was off, but there was a thing there that was on, and the casserole there almost took fire.
Oh, my goodness.
So because of my eyesight, I don't dare too much to. So I like it better to take something and put it in the microwave. There's no danger of less danger of burning something.
Well, look, that's perfectly fine. I've got two eyes that work well, and I burn things all the time. Like I burned something today, so it's perfectly fine. But that's cool. I really like that. I'm glad that you got some rice there from your Haitian neighbor. I think we should all have a Haitian neighbor.
That's, yep.
What about you, Ariel? Have you eaten anything in the last 7 days you enjoyed?
Yes, I've eaten in the last 7 days. And I've enjoyed everything. I don't know, every day, food is really important in my day for me. So organized food-wise and cooking. I love cooking with my boys. I have like a little indoor barbecue thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's really quite cool, so I can grill a lot of things. And tonight we grilled these like really spicy sausages and made a rice dish on the side. And I shared that with my younger son. So
excellent. I like it. Oh, you made me think about sausages. My brother and I, we just ate chorizo sausages, which is so good. I'm trying not to talk about, anyway, I'm trying not to talk about meat, but my God, do I love it. Sam.
Yeah, I like it.
Sounds good with that.
You see, my older son is a vegetarian. So when he's not home, my younger son and I are grilling meat.
That's what you gotta do. You gotta wait till then.
Otherwise, we eat vegetarian. We're all good. Either way, I'll eat anything. I'm not picky.
Well, Sam is one of these better people. What'd you eat?
I made myself a new salad dressing this week. A apple cider vinegar salad dressing, like a raw apple cider vinegar, which is supposedly really good for you. So I had that on quinoa salads and stuff like that. So it was great.
That's really cool. Awesome. Look, before I let you guys go, the last thing we do is just let you know what's coming up on our calendar real quick. I already mentioned the Facebook Live event that Sam's doing at 8 p.m. And on our calendar, we have nothing scheduled yet. Okay, so it's coming up soon, right?
Oh.
No, I don't. Sam?
Yes, you do. Valerie is doing... You don't like reading the French ones, that's why you have me do it, huh? Valerie's doing Questions clés pour mieux créer votre réalité, atelier en français avec Val. This is happening on Tuesday, January... What? Wait, I'm confused.
Exactly. So she rescheduled it. That's exactly what I was waiting for. I was like, what are we talking about? All right. Okay.
I didn't know she rescheduled it. Okay. All right.
Do you have anything, Sam?
Yes, I have a Dating and Finding Love group life coaching on Tuesday. No, I'm wrong. On Thursday, this Thursday, tomorrow. It's full, but get on the waiting list. You might get in. Wow. That's with Self-Discovery Montreal.
I like that. Ariel, you said that you have a Comedy Nest happening when?
Comedy Nest will be Tuesday, December 6th, I think it is.
Okay.
Tuesday, December 6th at the Comedy Nest.
All right, so that's not long from now. Ariel's really funny. You definitely want to check that out. I hope she posts something online or something like that we can share. But go and check that out.
And can I quickly, I know you might have done this at the beginning, but you like to hear about cool apps?
Yeah.
There's one that I've been using that I'm really enjoying. It's called Scrivener.
Scrivener, yes, the writing app.
It's great for keeping tabs on all my jokes, and I put all my book stuff into it, and it's really motivated me, and my book is like flipping through Scrivener, so it's amazing. I'm loving it.
It's really great. I use it too, and at the end, it will compile a very good, either for an ebook or to send to a publisher. It does it in a way that's
formatting.
Yeah, it's really cool. Well, that's really awesome. You guys, I want to thank you so much for being a part of the show. If you want to check out what Samantha Barley's doing, go to samanthabarley.com. You can also check out Ariel at arielhypnosis.ca, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
And we miss our friend here today. She couldn't be here today, but Valerie Soule, you can check her out at thepoweroфemotions.ca. You can find me at peterpaulhartman.com. Go to the lawofattraction.ca and click on calendar to check out what's coming up on our calendar. And please check theappreciationist.com for all previous episodes. Tune in next week for another exciting episode of The Appreciationist. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Take care.
Yay!
Lot of fun.